Alright, what is up guys, my name is Strider and this game is about to take over my life. I haven't played RuneScape in a very long time, but as many of you probably already know, quitting this game is impossible. We only take breaks. It's almost 2025 and there are a lot of new things in the game that weren't there when I stopped playing. And even more things are coming. So I figured, what better time to end my break and get back to the grind. I decided to start from scratch to get a feel for the game again. I wanna explore everything I've missed out on, and at least in the beginning, this is going to be me relearning how to play RuneScape, so this is gonna be a lot of fun. Hopefully you guys can partake in this journey. Maybe in the comments you can give me some pointers, some tips. I figured that'd be pretty cool. And with all that being said, there is only one thing left to do. I'm super stoked to get started. Oh my god, here we are after all these years with a fresh level 3 account. Feels surreal. I know, very creative name choice. But anyway, we are ready to take our very first steps toward our ultimate goal of maxing this account. There are so many new players here. It looks like we have to do this activity tracker, which probably serves as a tutorial. So let's talk to this guy. Fortune and glory. This is the only right answer. He wants me to chop down a tree. I wonder if this is the fortune or the glory part. But let's go chop down a tree. That's a pretty long way to go for a tree. I outwitted the system, but we have to go there anyway. Oh my god, those stats. 38. We'll get there, I promise. Fun fact, this is the game that I grew up playing over 16-17 years ago, and believe it or not, I never maxed any RuneScape account, so I'm gonna give it a go. But other than that, I don't have any big plans for the series. The goal is to have fun and experience all the new content that's been released over the years since I last played RuneScape. We just got level 2 fishing, first level on the account. Let's go, we are cooking. I haven't burned any of this.
That's nice.
Alright, we cooked some food and got our first set of armor. Now it's time to take on our first real mission, which is to beat up some trolls.
No one touches mine!
We got a new ability called Eat Food. Figured it might come in handy, so I tested on my ability bar and we were good to go. Whoa, this is a tougher guy. That was pretty quick. Level 3 prayer for burying his bones. Awesome. The first change I noticed is Surge now requires only level 5 agility. This is new because it used to require like level 30 magic, so I went and quickly got 5 agility at the birth rope course and unlocked Surge. This is a movement ability which is going to help us get around the map a lot quicker. Kill some good old cows, collect some cowhide like the good old days. Man, this is gonna be awesome. Wow, 1000 HP. These cows are a lot more tanky than they were before. Can't even one-hit them. I just finished up all the starter challenges, basic wood cutting, fishing, mining and so on. This gave me the ability to start getting actual daily challenges. So if I'm reading this correctly, these are locked behind membership, but the bottom one is not. My plan is to stay in free-to-play for at least a couple of days. I think it's a good way to ease back into the game. Jumping straight into members might be too much for a newbie like me to digest. I don't want to overwhelm myself with everything at once. I just handed in my first set of dailies. Got some good XP there. Dailies are really good for earning some early levels. Definitely something I'll be doing every day. I've slain hundreds of trolls. Let's exaggerate a bit. Maybe we'll impress her. She's falling for it. We are finally done with the birth rope tracker and we can make our way to Lumbridge now. I think this tutorial-like activity tracker is especially beneficial for newcomers and returning players. It teaches you the ropes of the game, the basics of the combat system, how to use the different abilities, and explains, for example, the new mining and smithing. It provides insight on how to do things in general. It might seem pretty boring to someone who already knows how to do EOC, but for me, returning to the game, these things were very new. Completing the Lumbridge path rewarded me with this Dwarven Army Axe. It is really nice as it gives a bit of extra experience when I do certain tasks, so it's a great thing to have. I believe I have completed everything, the whole tutorial, no more guiding arrows, so I suppose that this is where my journey really begins. In Lumbridge, like, you know, back in the day. So now that I'm in Lumbridge, I think I can do some beginner quests. Let's talk to Xenia here. He wants me to rescue a young girl who was kidnapped by some Zambarakian dudes. So without hesitation, I entered the catacombs and defeated these scumbags one by one. Is there anyone who chooses to spare these guys' lives? Well, not me. And there we go. The very first quest of the account has been completed. 266 more to go. I think next up is the Restless Ghost, an absolute classic for some prayer XP all the way up to 12 prayer. By the way, I sorted my quests by their starting area, so now I can see which ones I can complete in Lumbridge. So I find it, you know, pretty nice. It wouldn't be RuneScape without doing the classic Cook's Assistant. This was the first quest I ever did on this game. Alright, it seems the quest has been slightly changed. You can't just have the items beforehand and then hand them in. You have to get like the top ingredients, top quality milk, special fine flour, and a giant egg. We got level 8 cooking and 20 sardines we can sell, I guess. So not too shabby. Here we have another easy quest, Sheep Shearer. We didn't really get anything from that, except some crafting levels. It should be midst of the white lines done. And there it is. Now that I've completed all the quests in the area, I think I'm gonna go and activate all of the lowstones. That seems like, you know, the right thing to do on a new account. Another fun fact I wanna quickly add is that I'm completely new to content creation. This is actually my first ever video on my brand new channel, so I really hope you enjoy this one. If you have any suggestions, feel free to leave them in the comments. I really want to learn and get better at making videos. I ran all the way to Verak and activated the lowstone there. Since I was close to the Grand Exchange, I decided to make some starting cash by cutting some normal trees with the Dwarven Army Axe we just got and selling these logs on the GE. Oh right, so the logs are actually going for about 1,700? Insane! We just almost made 50k in no time. Not that I need money right now, but it's always good to have something to fall back on. Next, I went to the Verak dig site and started my archaeology training by completing the tutorial, which took literally 5 minutes. I remember trying out archaeology when it first came out, so I had a basic knowledge of how the skill works, but I'm really looking forward to delving deeper into it. Upon completing the tutorial, I activated the Font of Life relic for the 500 life points boost. We also became an intern and got the archaeology teleport book, which is really handy as it gives us a quick teleport here at any time. I completed the first mystery and got so absorbed in the skill that I reached level 20 in no time, which is the max skill cap for free-to-play players. Definitely will come back here once we are a member. Such a fun skill. Before I left, I bought myself a steel mattock and added that to my tool belt. And there we go, I completed the stronghold of security and got the fighting boots.
Traitor!
I mean the beautiful fancy boots. So we are gonna be wearing those from now on. What an epic upgrade. We finally got shoes, dude. We also got ourselves an additional 10k, which is what I mainly came down here for. Edgeville Lowstone unlocked. There is one other chest with some free loot in it if I remember correctly, and that's not far from here. I spent so much time training here as a kid. I used to camp cockroaches back in the day for rune scimitars and square shields. It was crazy. This brings back a lot of nostalgia for me right here. We get 2 lamps, so I'm gonna put them into fletching, I guess. After a few detours, we finally accomplished our original goal and activated all the low stones currently available to us. We are able to get around a lot easier now. Swept away finished. The only thing I get here is this goulash, which is actually a traditional Hungarian soup and very delicious.
This is like 9 out of 10. I'm not even trolling.
And we can take from this 10 times. We definitely don't go bed with an empty stomach. Talking about sleeping, that's where I'm gonna call it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed, I'm excited. I wanna do more and hope you guys want more. So let me know, leave a like and maybe consider subscribing. And of course, thanks for watching.